Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about using the quick selection to speed up your workflow. So right now all I have is my cutout. I cut out and applied that stamp filter right here. I have just a piece of paper, literally like a piece of brown craft paper. I'll probably do some filtering and stuff, alter that a little bit, but for now I'm just going to change this to multiply, okay, to blend that together. And then I'm going to go ahead and I want to paint this and fill this in, but I don't want to take a long time to be really precise. So I'm going to use my quick selection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth tool down, quick selection. And make sure that you're on the layer that has your drawing. So I'm going to go ahead and use my quick selection. And look, you can see I can just very easily select this area and decide, no, I don't want to select this one, Alt, I want to get rid of this little bit. Okay, and now when I use my brush, it will stay in the outlines for me. So I can go ahead and say plus, new layer. I'm going to stick it below. I'm going to go ahead and get, I don't know, some sort of gray blue. I don't know what color these things are. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and get one of my fun brushes because I just got these nice brushes that I downloaded. Sure, I'll use this one. And I can go ahead and paint in here, and you can see that it's staying inside the lines because I have this area selected. I'll go ahead and change my color, get a little variation in there. Maybe I'll change my brush. So you can see I'm using these very messy brushes that kind of move all around, right? And all right, I think I have that filled how I like. And now I can hit Control D to deselect, and you can see that that has all stayed within that area. All right, so let's say I'm going to go back and do another portion. I need to make sure I'm clicked on the image layer. So this is the one that has my image, because otherwise if I select on a blank layer, there's nothing for it to select, okay? So make sure you're on your drawing. Let me just go ahead and name this drawing. Drawing original. All right, so make sure you're on that layer. And again, I'm going to use my quick selection, and maybe I'll get this portion. And let's see, it looks like I need to maybe add these little bits to it. I want to add this whole section and this whole section, so I'm just clicking and getting all these little areas. And again, this is not going to be perfect, but it's probably going to speed up your workflow. All right, so that's pretty good. This is pretty much this whole area here. And I'm going to hold Alt to subtract. I don't want this bottom section. And I'm happy with that. So I'm again going to create a new layer. I'll move it below. I'll go ahead and get another color. Maybe I'll go more gray for this section. I get my brush and go ahead and start filling in. And I can use my very messy brushes, but they are contained. Let me get a different color. A little variation in here. All right, and you can see I can use these very messy brushes but stay contained right in that shape. Okay, one more. A little darker. All right, and Control D to deselect, and there you can see. All right, so that was not a lot of effort using the quick selection tool, and that really helps speed you up. If you do like the look of, some of it coming outside of your paper, of course, you can always go back and, now that I don't have quick selection on, let me get one of these spatter brushes. Let's see. I'm gonna add, what do I want to add here? Maybe I just add a little splatter. I don't know which one is gonna work nicely, but maybe I want to, I do want it to have a little bit of that look where it's coming outside of the lines. I'm going to do it on a new layer just in case I don't like it. Okay, there we go. So you can see I can still go ahead and add some of those details to make it look like it's extending beyond the lines, but the majority of it, that way I'm not going back and using my eraser and taking a really long time. Let me use maybe I'll add a little splatter over here as well. Okay, and you can of course do it on top of your lines as well. Okay, so that's how you can use a quick selection to kind of speed up your workflow.